Hi, in this session I'm going to show you how to display large numbers. Let's say, for example, in this table we have sales quantity of some widgets and they're over a million. So this is 76 million, a little over 76 million, over 67 million, or 97 million. One way to represent these numbers to make it easier to read is to put commas, and this can be done with a comma separator, which is under the Home tab. Go into the number grouping, and you can see here that we can select it here. So if I just click over here or just hover over it, you can see the description of the comma style. So it'll add commas in the thousands as a thousands separator. Another way to do it is to use custom number formatting and remove numbers that are under a million. So for example, here we have 77 million, which is basically rounded up from the 76.8 million plus here, and 68 million, which is rounded up from this number, and 97 million, which is rounded down from that number. If we click into the cell, you'll see that the number is still there. You see this number, it matches that number. 68 million here matches this number, and 97 million here matches that number. So basically what custom number formatting does is it displays the numbers differently, but the number behind it stays the same. So let's see how we can do this. I already copied this table over here in another sheet here. So let's make it a little bit more interesting. Instead of 76 plus million, let's make it a billion. So I'm going to add 3 more zeros here. And then the same here. And the same here. So that's quite a big number to see visually. Now what we can do is we can use our comma separator here, and now you can see that this is turned into a very large number that's a little bit more easy to read. I'm going to go ahead and move the decimal places. I'm going to decrease the decimals so we don't have any cents there. But this is still a difficult number to read. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that. Let me bring it over here to another cell range here. Double click that to auto fit the size. Now let's say that we want to make this into billions, and so I'm just going to go ahead and prep that. And to use custom number formatting, you can just select your cells, right click, and go under Format Cells. Now the Format Cells window will come up, and what we want to do is we want to select, in the category, select the custom number formatting. So you can see here that this is the one that I created earlier in sheet 1 to represent millions. So basically how you would separate it is you would use the commas. The commas are also your separators. So once you type that in, and then the pound sign, this pound sign is your place. So if there is a number there, it's going to represent it. So the nice thing about when you're typing this in is that there is a sample. So for example here, if I type hash, and then you can see that the number is still there, I can go and type comma. So that comma represents removing a thousandth. So it's basically think of it as a thousand separator. So remove these 3 zeros. If I put another comma in there, you notice the second thousandth gets removed, 642. Now we want to make that billion, so this is 76 billion. So I'm going to put another comma there, and you can see now it's 77. So if you want to put text in there, you have to enclose it in quotes. So I'm going to give it a space and type quote, open quote, uppercase B, close quote. And you can see now it has given you a sample there. So once I click OK, you can see now that it has reduced all those numbers past the billionth. But you see the numbers are still here in the cell. So just for display purposes, what custom number formatting is, it formats the display. So if I click anywhere in this table and choose to insert a chart, you can see that I'll just insert a column chart here. You'll see that the axis here is quite large, and that's not really nice to read. So what I can do is, if I have a situation like this where I have the table and I don't really want to change the view here, but I wanted to change the view here, I can also change the custom number formatting of the axis. So I would just right click on the axis, go under Format Axis, and under Number there's also this custom number formatting. So what I can do is click on that and I'll add it. So I'll remove that, and basically the same that I did with this one, I would add the hash, comma, 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 space, quote, b quote, and add that. Once I added it, you can see now it has replaced all those zeros after the billion. So this is one way to do that. Another way to do it is if you didn't want to keep the display of this table and you wanted to use this table, is basically after you format that, let me go ahead and delete this. Oops, press that and just press delete. So if we wanted to do the custom formatting in here and have the graph display it, basically once you insert the graph, let me go and insert the graph, it displays the custom number formatting. So depending on how you want to do it, you can either keep it in the table, and when you create your graph you have to do the custom number formatting in the graph, or you can do the custom number formatting in the table, and when you create the graph it will automatically be there. So I hope that helps. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos from me, click here to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and leave a comment below. I like to hear from you and hope to see the feedback. Also, do you think others might benefit from this video? If so, click the share text below. YouTube will automatically provide a shortened link to this video and give you options to share on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and other social networking sites. Again, thanks for watching.